elevate it.
Nasty.
Well, we can take the boot off.
G'day guys and welcome to another video. Before we talk about those dramatic images you've just seen, we need to wind it back several hours and talk about what was just a great ride with four mates enjoying the Aussie bush. So here we are at Ben Bullen State Forest, which is only a couple of hours west of Sydney, not far from Lithgow. And my brother Jared, the lead rider, has already got us on a goat track, throwing us straight into the deep end.
The 500, she just climbs.
So who do we have along on this ride today? Well, there's Jared on his Yamaha WR450. There's Shannon on his KTM 350 EXC.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Jason on his KTM 300 EXC, which we nicknamed the Pee-wee because of that beautiful recluse clutch he's got. As you can see, this area was devastated by fire in late 2019, early 2020. So here we are some 10 months after those fires, and it's pretty evident that the bush is slowly coming back. With the low-lying scrub and ferns all being burnt away, it did make finding the single trails a little bit tricky. However, with no low-lying bush, it doesn't obstruct your view to the front rider or the riders to the rear, and this experience does make it a lot more enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
It's a fantastic single trail, this one, with the contrasting colours of the burned trees against the green ferns growing back, and then you also got those awesome rocky overhangs. Just adds a real good element to what is a great trail. So we've come to a section of the trail that's quite snotty and technical, and Jared did warn us previously that this section had claimed quite a few riders and their bikes. So with those encouraging words from the brother, all of us got stuck into the climb. However, not all of us would get to the top unscathed. And as always with these action cameras, or any video for that matter, it just doesn't do the climb justice. This is actually quite a very technical, steep little climb, and as I watch it back now, I'm thinking, geez, I'm going slow, why aren't I going a lot faster?
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah.
I stalled it twice.
That's alright, buddy.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's over.
Oh, quick, I got the camera going too and I missed it. What's going on here? You alright?
And when you're out riding with your mates, there's nothing like a good little ribbing when you see one of them just working that little bit harder. Big Jace, to his credit, was determined to get up there unassisted, but in the end, he had to get a hand.
All three of us straight up.
We need a little bit of air. I just jump up.
Maybe you need a clutch.
With all four of us back on our bikes, and all together we come along this little section that hugs this awesome rock face. We make a right-hander and we start heading back up. This climb just keeps going. With some massive burnt black trees to dodge, a little bit of dust to contend with, and the sun shining in our eyes, we're slowly making our way to the top. And Shan up the front there, he's setting a good pace, making me work hard to follow. And nearly reaching the top of this climb, we've got a little tricky section here where we need a little run up to get up this rock face. Here's a real good example of close riding to the guy in front, which makes for some great footage. But if he gets caught up on a hill and you can't get around him, or you end up coming off yourself, it's your fault. It's definitely not his. And this definitely was all my fault. I could have easily gone around or waited. And as the four of us continued on this awesome single trail, I've got a very rare chance here to round up that WR450. It doesn't happen too often. Woohoo! And for all you WR riders out there, how do you go when your bike's hot? Can you use the electric start? Because I know Jared can't. He's got to kick that bugger every time he stalls it or comes to a stop. So with that great climb complete, what goes up must come down. So we start making our way down towards the valley below. And at the start, at the top of the hill, you've got to go between this awesome rock gorge. It's just a real good feeling riding between two huge pieces of granite on either side. And you can see on Shan's face, he's loving it as well.
This is cool, man.
And the exit between these rocks is certainly skinny. I really thought I wasn't going to make it for a second there.
Oh, just.
Nice. This track.
With the descent all done and dusted, we're back in the valley. It was time to start making our way back to the car. Some pretty hungry boys in the group.
Where does it go? Oh yeah, baby!
And with our last technical bit complete, it was time for some quick photos. Hit the fire trails, head straight back to the car, bite to eat, a quick refreshing ale, and then I was back into the trails for the afternoon session. Everyone was loving it.
Here we go, Angry Man, named after the one and only Angry Man, Jason. Oh yeah. Angry Man ain't named after this bloke.
So as I said, this trail is named Angry Man, and named after Jason because he did experience a fair bit of anger one time riding this trail in the past. It is an awesome little loop in the forest here, and some people make it unscathed and others take 2 or 3 attempts to get around. By the looks of it, everyone's getting through Angry Man this time. Jared's already in front of me, I'm up behind him, and Shan's coming up the hill. With Jason not far behind.
No, not really.
So well done,
still
boys.
Here.
Well done.
Gnarly little section. Just here.
Here we have it, coming to another little tricky climb. I find myself just a bit close to the rider in front as I've stopped to give myself a bit of room. Not enough, as you'll see. I lose all momentum going up this hill, and there's no way in the world I was going to make it up this hill. Time to head back down and try again.
Come on. I'm not going to get up that way.
Time for take 2. A lot more commitment, a lot more momentum, and a lot more gas. We'll get to the top.
Oh, I got a hard way, man. That's where I went.
And just quietly, my big brother wouldn't be happy that I went the hard way. He's gone the easy way. Another one for me.
Got up that way. He's getting up, doing it tough. Good on you, Shannon. That's it.
Yeah, I just ride along and then drop down into it, coming down.
And now we're at the top, riding along these rocky outcrops on top of the plateau up here, and it's great 360 view all the way around. We're pretty much on the western side of the state forest at the moment now, over near the Castlereagh Highway. You can see the track by the worn mark in the sandstone below, so you just got to follow that. And here Big Jace, our lead rider, decides to start hugging trees. I initially thought he was pinned between the trees and the bike, so in my haste to get over to him, I didn't quite check my bike, and over she went.
I'm trying to help him, I thought he was hurt. He's not happy.
With Jace finished hugging his trees, we continued on our rocky ride. And here I find myself in the tail end Charlie position, at the back of the pack. With the no low-lying scrub, I find I have an unobstructed view of the rider in front, and I also can cap portions of Shan up in front of him, so it just makes for a great riding experience. And as the day wore on and the shadows were getting longer, not one of us wanted to stop and head back to the car. We were all enjoying the riding way too much. It was just a perfect day out. Conditions were awesome for riding. In another snotty climb, Jason's already around and up the top, and Shan's making his way up. And now it's your turn, Mr. Yamaha. Let's see what you got, brother.
Got the hard way.
And up he gets. That's a great ride there, bro. Well done.
Okay. We don't want to go over that rock. Wow.
As we continued riding, soaking up the snotty stuff, enjoying the tricky climbs, there was still plenty of sun left in the day. There was still a lot more riding to have. However, this is where the day went pear-shaped for one of us.
Oh, we just need to elevate it. Well, we can take the boot off. We've obviously got to pull that out to get the boot off.
Just
yeah,
nasty, man.
I got a first aid kit, and we just got to obviously apply pressure bandage, and that's it.
At this stage, we had no idea of the extent of his injury. We just thought it was something superficial, a stick in the top of the skin. Little did we know.
And just got the boot.
So the only problem is, obviously we've got to get this off to get your boot off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's all splintered there, that's my only concern.
Yeah, it's all... How does that feel?
Get your bandages out first.
The bandages are out, ready to go.
You've done first aid, haven't you?
Oh, well, yeah, we just got to obviously apply pressure. If we can't stop the bleeding, you just tourniquet. You can run a tourniquet.
Oh, how you going to get this boot? Like you can't. There you go, it just fell out.
Fill out.
How big's the hole where the rest of it is? Wiggle that bit.
Yeah, so that's
Jesus,
it's
I need the pliers. Oh, fudge. You need to stick the bite on.
Are you best off leaving it in there?
I think so. I think so. Fuck, because we won't get that unless we cut your boot.
Do you want me to ride
You
up?
have to cut your boot there to get that off.
Get an ambo?
You know what I mean? It's definitely flesh in there, mate.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's
You don't
either
want to
flesh
put
or
it
stick.
down because the blood's going to run to it. Yeah. Do that boot back up, mate. Do that tight. Fucking jam it in. Oh.
So that's...
I thought he got a flat tyre.
No, when
You
I
want
had
that
the
tight,
dip in,
or?
I thought him waving. I thought, oh shit. And when you got closer,
Yeah,
I
do
saw
that.
it.
Do that up. Go. I nearly said to you, those fucking Gurney boots are fucking awesome, aren't they?
How much blood is filling your boot up? It shouldn't be a lot with that still in there. It should slow up, but once you start
But
to...
once it
down.
stands up,
Of course,
bloody,
it's got to start to flow
you know,
again.
I saw how much it was flowing when he bloody pulled up.
There's a bit happening, isn't
Yeah.
You can just
We
stop
can
and
get
get
into
your foot up
Cullen
and relax, and we go get the car and bring it to you. Save you trying to ride all the way
We're
back.
not far
Yeah.
from Cullen Bullen, eh?
So what, you
let's
could go
go
out onto the
to-
road and ride around.
Let's get to the car and then... Hey.
I think we need to get you to...
And you can put your leg up. It feels like it's on the bone because I can, if I wiggle my...
But you can put some pressure on your toes.
You can move
Yeah.
your toes, surely. Hopefully.
Big toe I can, but yeah, I can wiggle.
That's good. That's, you know, maybe... Well, as you would have seen earlier, this is what's happened now. So we've moved Shan from over there in the hot sun We brought him over in the shade.
Oh, yeah.
There's the poor bugger down there. How you feeling, mate?
Oh, I've been better. Foot's a little bit sore, but
Why's your foot sore?
um,
Have a look.
there's a toothpick stuck in it.
Yeah, she's a decent sized toothpick too. So that's a decent stick, the size of a thumb I would say. And yeah, it's gone through. So it's gone through and it's quite deep. Yeah, we've got the foot elevated. I don't think we need our tourniquet at this stage because there is no blood saturating the boot and then dripping through. It's still quite, dry under here, as you can see. And if that was still profusely bleeding, it would definitely come out the bottom of that boot. So I'm happy with that, and you can see the blood's kind of congealing in around there. So we'll keep the flies off it, keep it elevated, keep old mate happy in good spirits. And yeah, we've rang an ambo. We've got an ambo coming, and the biggest challenge now is getting the ambulance to this location. So we know what our lat and long is, and we've given that to the emergency services. So this is a colliery here, and the Castlereagh Highway is only just over there, so they can kind of get access, and we're going to try and bring them through this colliery and to our location. So I'll keep you updated. Shan's got to make the call now to his wife.
I thought you were going to ring it
Yeah,
for me.
maybe I'll do that because she won't rouse on me.
So just over an hour and the ambulance finally arrived at our location. It was a great effort by Jason to get out to the highway, find the ambulance and then bring him into us, because I doubt they would have got to us without that escort.
You right? Yeah, the girls were a bit apprehensive coming in.
And with the ambos on scene, a quick assessment of his vitals, it was time to administer some drugs. A bit of pain relief for poor old Shan.
I'll give you some morphine.
How many? How much? 10?
No, not straight up. I don't want you unconscious, just in case we need help moving you.
Yeah.
But I'll give you 5 of morphine straight up, just because you're a decent sized fella and you're in a bit of pain.
I'm spilly.
It's muscle, mate, muscle.
I'll stick to that story.
Yeah. So no other inferences?
And with 10 mil of morphine not dulling the pain for Shan, it was time to go the next level. We needed ketamine.
No.
And this is the result of a quick dose of ketamine.
There's zero pain.
What about
Oh, there's a bit of pressure there though.
me pulling your sock, buddy?
No, it feels like there's something being stuck down the side of my
Trying to
foot.
get the boot off.
Maybe we can start cutting the sock. I just want to try and have a look at the skin.
I like those socks.
They're nice, mate.
They were good.
Yeah.
Mum can darn them.
She's got decent colour down here, mate.
Come riding, they said. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Invited you here.
Ah,
I know, sorry, mate.
fuck, he's a
He
good
nearly
bloke.
made it to Wombat Hill. How you feeling, Shan? Say hello to the
Fuck, mate, everything's fucking moving and I can't fucking move. This is the most bizarre feeling ever.
Yeah.
It's fucking unreal.
How's your back, alright?
Yeah, good. Get it, Ricky, fucking get it done, son. Get into it.
Here we go. There we go.
You just cut my foot.
Go away,
Alright, mate, there's plenty of blood on it already.
Well, you got another one. You got another one.
Don't make a mess on the grass. Shit.
You remove the boots.
How's your pain, Shannon?
Oh,
And getting the boot off around the stick, which was completely impaled in his foot, was quite tricky. We had to resort to the old bolt cutters to cut away the hard plastic.
How you going there, Shan?
hey mate. Oh, it should be that way, shouldn't it? No. Thanks, Jared. Thank you. Sorry,
All good,
boys.
mate. All good.
We had a fucking brilliant day today, I think.
You good?
Come back there.
Up straight, 1, 2, 3 on the ground. So, matey.
Just let me.
Grant, you can go all the way with him. Yeah.
Easy. Done.
Get it with you.
Well, that's Shan's there. Right out of here. All the best, buddy, and I'll see you soon. He'll be at Westmead in about 25 minutes. We've got another 5 hours, poor bugger.
Shannon, Jared, Jason and myself would all like to thank the emergency services. You did a great job that day caring and looking after Shan. From the time you arrived on scene, your care was for Shan and Shan only. It was fantastic. And Shannon, you're a legend, mate. You didn't whinge or moan or complain during the entire incident. You took it all like a legend you are, so well done, mate. And I look forward to seeing you recover, getting back on the bike and hitting those single trails. So with that, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, stay safe, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you on the trails.